We're going to do the best we can with what we got. Welcome to the Scott Paine YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, or just subscribe and watch. Today we're going to look at the dip switch setup inside of the 2017 Gibson Les Paul traditional high performance, because that makes sense. A traditional that's high performance. Love. Here we go. Let's look down. Look down. Ooh, battery looks like it's going to go. So we might not be too focused here, but let's see what we got. Dip switches are right here. We got number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And as you can see, yes, this is a circuit board. But let's get rid of the myth. These are all CTS pots. Every one of them. CTS. So you can't say that Gibson wasn't putting that stuff in there, the good stuff. And that is the good stuff. Now, I would like to show you a couple of other things. Now, what these dip switches are for. Dip switch number 1 works your neck pickup. Okay? So it would be the volume, and when you pull up on the volume, right now I have it set for coil split. So that gives you the coil split sound. Or if we flip it down one, it becomes coil tap. Now, we move on to number 2, which does the same thing for the neck pickup. So the neck volume, you pull it out, and as I have it set now, it is for coil split, or you could have it for coil tap. And you can set one for coil tap and one for coil split if you want. Alright, now we go to dip switch number 3, which is your out of phase. That's what you do when you pull up on the neck tone. Yes, pull up on that one and you have the out of phase. If you pull up on the bridge tone, now that's the thing, that splits out between whether you have the outer coils on or the inner coils on. So that's that. Now, if we want to get to number 3 and number 4, okay, these are high pass filters here, number 3 and number 4. It's a high pass filter for your bridge and a high pass filter for your volume. What that does is when you're rolling your volume down to clean up your sound or whatever, like if you're playing some blues or just some rock and you got your gain on and you roll the volume down and that takes away some of the gain and it cleans up your amp, well, if you have the high pass filter off, then you'll lose a little bit of your highs when you roll your volume down. But if you keep the high pass filter on, then when you roll your volume down, you don't lose any highs. Now that's, they call it a mod, or some kind of a mod that you can get on a Telly or something, or a Strat. But you can have it set on for one pickup, off for the other, both on, both off, so it's there, whichever way you want it. And it's just always there, which is awesome. Now, number 5, that is a transient suppression switch. You can have it on, in or out of the circuit. And what that does is, when you plug into, say, a computer to record, you're not running through an amp or anything, and there's a little bit of latency in that. Well, if you kick that on, that gets rid of some of that latency, some of that delay. And you can leave it on. It doesn't affect, because it won't affect anything if you're playing through an amp. So it's best to leave that on, and it's basically set up for, recording into a computer. And that's there, and it's always there. So I don't know why people were complaining about that. Now here's the thing, yes, it's all a circuit board, okay? Well, the thing is, you still got your CTS pots, which are, pretty much the industry standard, top of the line. And whenever you have everything just, regular, no, coil splitting or any of that stuff, and all your push-pull pots are just down like you're running just full-on humbuckers, right? When you do that, you're bypassing the circuitry stuff. And all you got is just your standard Les Paul setup of 2 volumes and 2 tones. And you're getting that tone, period. This isn't affecting anything. And the only time that your tone is going through a circuit is if you pull up on one of your push-pulls for your splits or your taps or your in and out of phase, all that stuff. When you're not got those, when you don't have those on, you're out of the circuit. So that's another myth that's busted right there. Now this is the plate that was supposed to come with the guitar, okay? And it has all your stuff on it right here, written out. I thought, well, that's cool. Maybe you pull that sticker off and then you have more on the inside. Well, mine didn't come with that. Mine came with this. And when I pulled it off so I could look at everything and work the dip switches to see what it was for, guess what? I didn't have it. There was no sticker there. So I got a hold of Gibson, and they just went ahead and sent me a whole new original one that was supposed to come on here, which was cool of them. Because I was fine with just, hey, send me the sticker or whatever, and I'll put it on the inside. Because really, you don't need it on the outside. You only need it on the inside. But I didn't really want a sticker on the outside in my face, even though no one's going to see it. I still didn't want it there because it's just kind of annoying. But, either way, they sent it, but they sent some out that didn't have this. So some of the people don't have the directions, or they didn't even look them up, and some people might not even known that they've got a dip switch in here. Because some people don't read the specs. They just go by what people say, and sometimes that is not what the truth is. Now back to my big head. Back on my big head. So what are we going to do here? What are we going to do? Now, do we want to play this thing, or we just want to look at it? Well, let's look at this big boy. Oh. And there is our top. There is our 2017 Gibson Les Paul Traditional High Performance. Nice, I like this. That's a nice cutaway. I could have dealt with it if they didn't have it. It would have been fine. But I like this one much better than the friggin' modern one. It's got the heel. It's not right. But if people like it, then they can play it. And they like it, they like it. I'm cool with that. But that is a really nice flamey top, man. Now, I wasn't a huge fan of this color, which I think I said in my other video. But this thing had such a nice top that I was cool with this oddball color. It worked with it. Otherwise, I probably would have got another Heritage Cherry Sunburst or something like that. But since it had a kick-ass top, I figured I'd just keep a kick-ass top. Oh, listen to that. Listen to that. Get my Zach harmonics with the standard burst buckers in here. It's a burst bucker 2 in the neck, and a burst bucker 3 plus in the bridge. Both Alinco 2 magnets. Very nice, very nice. I like the Alinco 2s in the neck position. Nice dark sound out of that. Such a sleazy sound this guitar has, and that's why I love it. It's sleazy. That's why I named her Sin. It's sleaze rock, man. And I will probably leave these pickups alone in this guitar. The simple fact that I like how it sounds such like a sleazy guitar, and it's hot enough in the bridge for me to get my Zach harmonics out of there, and I can use it for the rock stuff. Doesn't mean that I won't ever change the bridge pickup out, and it's easy because it's quick connect, and they sent me the quick connect adapters, so I don't have to cut, and I don't have to solder nothing. I just plug it in. Just plug it in. And that is an easy thing. Why do people complain about that? I would rather plug it in and not solder. That way you can change out shit all the time. I can put the neck in the bridge in the neck over there, and take a pickup out of that and put it in here. Twice. 3 times on Sundays. So, I hope you enjoyed whatever I just did. I don't even know what this is. I don't know. But anyway, thank you. Thank you. Please watch and subscribe. Subscribe and watch. You can like, you can dislike, you can comment. If you give me any comments, you ask me a question, and if it's about these things, and I know about it, I will let you know. If I have any links I need to put in for something, I'll put them in the description and all that stuff. But tell your friends, have them show up. Help a brother out, man. Just help out a musician, dude. Please, just help us out.